Hello, welcome back to the Flyover Podcast. Today we got with me Hamse and Ismail, and I want to talk about, once again, who is your best footballer this season? I want to know. Give me an
This season.
Who's your favorite footballer?
All right, favorite.
Favorite to watch. Come on, I want to see this guy play every week.
It's not going every week. Recently, Enzo Fernandez.
I
love him.
Can we do none you're supporting?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Take your club out of it. Let's see.
Another one is
Unbiased. I just want to see
Jorginho. I just love watching him at
Arsenal.
Yeah, I love him.
Come on.
Watching him at Arsenal.
Another Chelsea.
No, but is that Arsenal? It's not my club.
Can you give another one? One more. Can you give one more?
Damn.
Hamza's a Chelsea fan, by the way.
I was about to say Willian.
Oh my days.
Nah, that's actually.
I say Casemiro.
Oh yeah, Fez. Casemiro. Who's yours, man? I want to know who's yours.
This is actually a hard question, you know.
It's very hard.
Because the gap between Arsenal and any other team is like...
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't have to be Premier League, innit?
No, Premier League. I'll take Premier League. Make it Premier. I'll make it Premier League.
Okay, flipping.
No, I'm not trying to hear you say Kavicha, Kvaratskhelia when you watch one game. When you watch one game of him, you've not watched more than one game of him.
Definitely more than one game.
Just the Champions League games.
When? I want to know how many games.
Champions League games in it. That's it.
What's that? You watch Napoli Champions League games?
Yeah, just a couple. But then
I watched the last one.
more than one, maybe like 2 or 3.
That's our 3 out of how many?
And maybe like 20 minutes in the Syria. I'm joking. Here,
So
I don't actually. This is actually hard, you know. Why is Arsenal like just so good? That's why. Should I pick a City player? No, I don't want to pick a City player. Then you go to United.
He said don't be biased.
Go to Liverpool.
Come on.
How about like Newcastle? I go to
Dan Burn. That's Spex's favourite player.
Trippier. Flipping Bruno.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah.
Not going for Joe Linton.
He's been injured a lot, to be fair.
Not going for Joe Linton.
Nah, not Joe Linton. Not Joe Linton.
Bro, there's a new kid on the block, bro. Just say him.
No, not that. Matoma. What am I talking about, bro?
See, Matoma's a good one. Matoma's a very good one.
That's all right.
I don't even know who's mine, you know. I don't even know my own question. I don't even know the answer to my own question. So, with me, it's probably a United player, you know. It probably is a United player.
Oof.
Nah,
Probably is a
United.
United player.
I hate all United
I'm a Liverpool
players.
fan. Probably is a United player.
Okay, just pick one.
It's not Bruno.
100% can't be.
It just has to be Rashford then, come on. You just
Yeah.
say Rashford.
You can only,
It probably is. It probably is Rashford. I'm not gonna lie to you. It probably is Rashford. Rashford this season.
I don't know how you never
I like
picked Felix.
celebration. I like celebration.
Rashford for like 2 months here, he's been class.
Oh, you said I don't know how you fixed Felix.
I don't know how you never picked Felix.
You never picked Felix.
You never picked
Okay,
Felix.
let's start. Alright, let's start with the Chelsea game then. Okay, let's start with the Chelsea. This is a roundup, man. Let's start with the Chelsea game then. Chelsea versus Everton, 2-2. Felix underscore sheet for the first time.
Not the first time.
First time, innit?
At
Second
Stamford
time.
Bridge.
First time at Stamford Bridge, yeah.
Yeah.
Where else did you score?
At Stamford
He
Bridge, yeah.
scored against West Ham.
But I'm talking about at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Because that's what the commentators were saying.
Yeah.
Come on, man. First time
But
at
it was
Stamford
a good game. Potter, he cost us the game. Him and
Potter.
Koulibaly.
Potter, he cost you the game. Talk to me.
Koulibaly's mistakes, but what's his name? Potter's substitutions.
yeah.
We're defending a lead, 10 minutes to go, and he's playing 3 attacking midfielders on the same time.
I want to name the players for me, please.
Gallagher was
Yeah.
on. Loftus-Cheek
Is he
was on.
attacking player?
He is attacking, bro.
Is Loftus-Cheek an attacking player now?
He is. He plays defensive. But
Nowadays,
he's naturally
is he attacking
an attacking player. He's not defensive.
No,
And
Loftus-Cheek.
Chukwuemeka. All attacking players.
Yeah.
And we're defending a lead. Kante 10 minutes on.
Listen, 2-1 up. You don't know if you're going to be defended. Like, listen, should you be bringing up your defensive players?
Yes,
Or you
Kante's on the bench 10 minutes.
Nah,
You can play 10 minutes.
I said-
Do you already have? Do you have 3 at the back?
he's not really match fit, is he?
Is Balashile playing?
By the show, yeah, he was playing.
See your
Yeah, the great game.
See your midfielders. I'm saying, see your midfielders in it.
Yeah.
You don't know if you should take off your attacking players just yet because you want to score a third in it.
But that's the thing.
You want to score a third. It's like 1-0 lead is one of those sticky situations.
I
Where
know.
you don't know if you should put
Listen,
too many defensive players.
Listen.
10 minutes to go, they want to score a third.
The first goal,
Come on, man.
as soon as he scored the first goal,
Get
he went defensive straight away. Started parking the bus against Everton.
Okay, as a Chelsea fan,
Everton.
that would be the right decision to go defensive for
At
10 minutes to
home.
go.
No.
At home, yeah.
At 10 minutes to go, you can go defensive. Fair enough.
Yeah, for 10 minutes to go, yeah.
But at 60 minutes, you're trying
You
to
don't
defend.
expect. What's the guy's name? Ellis. What's Ellis? Is it Ellis Simmons or something like that?
Yeah.
You don't expect Ellis Simmons to be running down the channel at the 89th minute and scoring the last goal.
Yeah, of course.
To equalise 2-2.
Koulibaly
You
should
don't
have bodied
expect
him
that.
first of
You
all.
don't expect. He bodied someone. That's what he bodied. Who did he body?
Koulibaly, I don't know how he
Goodness
did that.
gracious, he's massive as well. Yeah.
I know, so I don't know.
Bro,
Head him into a fidget spinner.
bro, they might have found a new Calvert-Lewin, bro. Flipping how.
But
Let's get as high.
that draw is all on Potter, I'm saying. Him and Koulibaly.
That
What about Kepa? I felt like Kepa could have been better with the goal.
Do you know what it is? He could have done better, but Kepa's Kepa, innit? He's not the
Really?
best, but he's not the worst at the moment.
Let's talk about your boy Felix then. Come on, man.
Outstanding.
I was so. Yeah.
It reminds me of Hazard when he plays.
Hazard.
That trickery that he does is so beautiful to watch.
Come on, explain more. Come on, man. You gotta be talking.
When he gets
He
the
just has
ball,
an aura.
he has that aura, the flick, the passing, his touch, everything. His only problem is
Getting the ball
his
in the
what's
back
it
of the
again?
net, yeah.
His decision making when it's time to shoot, when it's time to pass. He don't pick the right one sometimes.
Really?
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, because there was a couple of chances where he could have passed it, but he decided to take the shot and it was blocked.
Jao Felix is a big baller, man.
Yeah.
He's always had that technical ability. It's literally been the awareness, the attacking awareness for me. It's always been that. It's same for kind of Havertz as well. It's all
Havertz
like
is
they're all the
coming.
same.
His
They're all the
stepping
same.
up was
Is
far
the attacking awareness? Is the attacking awareness? Can you in that final third? Can you get it? Like, can you be the guy to
Yeah.
put it at the back of the net,
Havertz-
or you get that last pass, or get that last pass?
His even in his jet before we bought him, the second half of the season, that's when he just clicks for some reason. I don't know why. He needs to do that for the first half. Because the guy's playing great recently.
There's players that are
What's
playing
next
good
for Chelsea though? What is it? Is it literally just it all rides on the Real Madrid game? That's the whole season rides on those two games.
Yeah, pretty much. Because me personally, we need Europe next season, but me on a personal level, I wouldn't want to play Europa
Boy
League.
Potter wants to win the FA Champions League, bro.
yeah, he's gonna win it. But
I guess right now he has 10th in it.
yeah,
10th place. So
I would agree with
where
you.
are you trying to get in the league? What is
me
that
my
your
dream
position?
position
Is
is staying where we are.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm the same way you are
Why?
getting fourth.
What do you-
Is that-
one second, why would you want to stay where you are?
It makes
Because
sense.
I don't want to play Europa Conference League or Europa League.
Yeah.
Why do you not want to play Europa League? Europa League's fine.
I don't wanna play.
Europa League. There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree with
We
you.
have big boy players at our club, but they can't be playing on Thursdays.
It's not even
What
that.
do you mean? It's Europe.
Give Potter a year to actually instill into the players. And
Yeah,
get
he
everyone
needs
gelling
a year.
without having a European football playing every 3 days.
And because we have our injury crisis is crazy. Also, and
Exactly.
we're playing
There
every
are a
single
lot of
3 days.
different players.
We can't do that.
That makes sense.
But you got a lot of players. You got a lot of
We got a
depth.
lot of players, but our key players are gonna be playing. Like,
Imagine you playing a lot. You have a lot of players, and then you ain't got
But the thing
the European.
right
you
now
ain't got a
we-
Wednesday game or
right now we got a lot of
you're not
players.
playing every 3 days.
Right now we got a lot of players, but in the summer we're gonna have a clear out.
Who's the players? Who's the players that need to go? I'm saying in the summer. Who's the players that need to go?
Players that need to go. I keep Gallagher.
You guys get Lukaku back.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get back.
he's coming
He's coming back on his way back.
But I reckon
Get
he
your
might-
shots ready. Okay.
Aubameyang, he's going.
Yes.
Ziyech is going.
Yeah.
Pulisic is gonna go. I think. I don't know. I think Felix is gonna stay.
Pulisic's gonna go.
Yeah, but
Where?
I reckon I don't know where he's gonna go, but he's leaving.
He's not leaving.
Someone will buy Pulisic.
Someone will buy Pulisic
Someone will.
for 30 million, 25 million. Someone's grabbing him
20,
up.
30, yeah.
Yeah, Sterling might
Nah,
go.
Sterling. I reckon. Nah, he's staying.
I think Sterling kind of has to stay. What else has he got, really?
No, he has to stay as well.
Sterling kind of has to. But at least another year.
Yeah, another year
So
while we're
who else
integrating.
who else need to go?
Who else did I
Because
say?
for Liverpool, it's the same. It's practically similar.
Who else did I?
What about,
Majority of that. Yeah.
Mendy. Does Mendy have to go?
I'd get
oh
rid-
my god!
I'd get rid of Mendy.
This guy was goalkeeper of the season.
I'd get rid of Mendy
What happened?
and then put Kepa on the bench,
Kepa.
then buy a new goalkeeper.
I can't believe Mendy.
I don't think we
the
can buy two
downfall of a
goalkeepers
goalkeeper like
starting.
that.
What about Azpilicueta? He has to stay. Like,
I reckon
keeps the club.
he should have left two
Isn't
seasons ago.
Isn't Kepa like vice captain or like
No, he's
third?
not.
He's like I saw him have a captain's armband
Yeah.
one time.
I think his
Was it against
fourth
Dortmund?
choice.
Fourth choice.
Yeah,
God.
you have Azpilicueta, then what's my man's name? Kovacic. Then you have Azpilicueta, Silva, Kovacic, then Azpilicueta, Kepa.
That's crazy, man. What the hell?
Okay, what about like Gallagher?
Nah, but-
what about Loftus-Cheek?
Gallagher, for the past, I think we found his best role at Chelsea.
He's looking better now. I remember when he
Yeah.
first kind of started at
Yeah.
Chelsea.
He's more of
'Cause
a
he was-
flying.
he was playing as
he
a
already
DM.
knew he was a flying 8. He's already knew he was a flying 8. Even at Palace, he's
'Cause
a
look-
flying 8, bro.
I reckon he's not a great player. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah, but he's...
but I don't think Real Madrid can handle him. We'll be able to handle him when it comes to the game.
Okay, so you start him against Real Madrid?
That's
No,
outrageous.
that's the thing.
I think that's
His
a
new
crazy
role,
thing.
I don't think they'll handle him in his new role.
you guys
Coming
play
on at
three?
70th minute, 65th minute. I don't think they can handle his energy.
I don't think you
Those high legs.
the only way you will beat Real Madrid is their counter attack. But let's mention that later. We got Arsenal 4-1 against Palace. Vieira-less Palace. No manager.
Routine win, yo. That was another. The football we were playing in that game was actually.
Come on, they got
it
no
was
manager.
sensational.
Bro. Again, they got no manager, bro.
Nah,
Right place, right time.
Yeah, but usually
right place, right time.
that's also again.
Exactly,
That's a
good thing.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because when I knew, because the players are gonna want to make a claim for the new manager.
Should Vieira have got sacked?
I
don't
think he should.
Exactly, and I think it was completely unfair. Even like people, you saw managers come out. Vincent Company came out, said, "Yo, look at the guy's fixtures, bro. He had hard fixtures coming in, and then he managed to."
But don't forget his win list.
That's the thing. Of course, because you're losing against teams.
It's a results
You're losing
based.
you're losing against teams which were very tough. It was like very tough. The fixtures were tough. The fixtures were tough.
Since the World Cup.
I can look at one sec. I can look at Palace's fixtures right now. Look at Palace's fixtures.
Me every single
since the World Cup.
One sec. Palace's. Let me look at Palace's fixtures. Let me look it up one second.
We agree
Stand
with
by
you
it,
that
stand by it.
It was unfair, but football's a result-based business.
Again, but this guy. Look at his next fixtures. He's got Leicester, Leeds, Southampton,
and all of those
Everton,
teams, they're all around him. They don't have fixtures.
and West Ham. They're playing all the teams that are just like around them. And you think Palace can't win? You think Palace can't win those kind of games? Look at the games before. I'll show you the games before. Okay, he's Brighton in decent form. City, Aston Villa. Okay, but Liverpool. Look at Liverpool, Brentford. Come on, Brighton again, United. Look at the top. Look how tough that is. Look how tough that is. Newcastle and United. Okay, but look how tough that. Look how tough those.
We're not arguing.
That's incredibly tough. Look at Chris Chelsea.
It hasn't been tough since the World Cup.
No, I'm saying, but this is incredibly tough. Look, since January.
Yeah, recently it's been tough.
It's been incredibly tough. No, is it not?
Yeah,
so I'm saying it's unfair. It's unfair of the second. It's unfair the second. I'm saying that I don't think the players would have wanted him to get sacked. I don't think so. I think the players are still playing for him. I just think they're just playing against better teams.
Okay,
that's all it was.
But then for this game,
they finished mid-table. They probably finished like what mid-table was probably like
14 to 8.
Shit, normally where they finish, they normally finish around 14, 15 anyway.
Yeah, and I agree. He definitely should have got sacked, but I'm thinking linking it to this game. He shouldn't, linking it to this game, I think the players, they would have been like, oh my, like I don't even think the players wanted him out, but then they would have realised, come on, we still have to win our games, we still have to go out there and go.
Bro, I saw Zaha kind of walking, you know what I mean? Like, I saw
Zaha is that type. I was going to talk. Zaha is that type of player. Zaha always does it. This is not a one-off game that Zaha decided I'm not going to run back. That's the type of Zaha. This is why I always say to you guys, ask me like, would you take Zaha at Arsenal? And I always said no, because look at the player that he is like. That's the reason why.
If you get a manager on his case, but he's got 1 year's contract. He's not going to be. He's got. Listen. You know, no. Again, he's last season he had a good season.
He had a good season.
And I'm saying. That was when Vieira came first season, is it not?
Yeah, exactly.
And I said, listen,
10 games without a goal.
He had a good. Did he have a good start to the season?
I think it was last season.
Was it last season?
No, I think Palace had a good start.
Zaha had a very good start to the season. If I don't know, out of my FPL, he was scoring goals, bro. Anyway, like Zaha, if you had a manager on his case, but this is the last year of contract, so he's gonna be like kinda here and there. He's gonna be like again. He's gonna be. I don't even know. But he's gonna be. Listen,
I think he's gonna just run down his contract.
I said he's gonna. Look, he's done his last season. He's done his last. Who
cares about last season?
Nah, I reckon
he's done. The club that you love, you don't.
But he's done. He's already run down his contract.
I remember he was running down his contract. He was playing every game like a professional, playing every game the same way.
No, because he wants the new contract. He's playing for a contract because he was playing for a contract. No, it's not because he loved the club. Listen, he was playing for a contract, brother.
He signed a 400k Juventus deal and that.
And in March, brother.
But then he was linked to it. Everyone knew that.
In the March of that season, I remember halfway, more than halfway through the season, he got the contract. But that's because I saw him ball.
Ramsey's not the same.
I agree with you.
Zaha's not on Ramsey's professional level.
But then he should be a club that you love. You're telling me
I don't think he loves them, bro. He don't love them, bro.
On your last season, how can he not love him? He's been there for how long?
He was forced to stay, bro.
Because he's
guy was forcing moves out every year, bro. He was
linked to so many clubs. Come on, like he was linked to so many clubs.
He was forced.
It was like the money was the issue.
Also could have got him, but we got Pepe. Why did we get Pepe?
Because Crystal Palace wanted how much?
Crystal
Palace it was the money. Like look at Pepe. Pep was younger. Pep was not Pepe was younger. Was Pepe not younger?
Yeah. But
Both not younger, and then Zaha was the more
also
expensive.
it comes like,
Zaha was the less expensive older choice. That's what it was. It was either get the younger player, which is more
Okay, why hasn't he
expensive,
moved
or
to
the
other
older
teams? Why-
player,
Spurs-
or the older player.
Because it's the same problem. Crystal
problem.
Palace keep outpricing them.
Roy Hodgson's
Right,
hand.
I swear he was linked last season for like 40 million. So it was on crazy money that he was going at like
40 million is expensive.
For- who's gonna-
expensive.
for this crazy good player that you guys are telling me.
Again, he's not a crazy good
I don't-
player.
he's not
I don't think he's a crazy good player.
all I'm
I think
saying
he's an
is-
effective player. I think he's an effective
I
player.
think he's a very
Inconsistent.
inconsistent exactly player. He whinges and moans.
I don't think that.
He's like a
He's
Bruno.
a luxury player that plays for a bottom half team. Like that's all he is. Like he's just very overrated.
I would
He's a
even say
luxury
he's a
player. I
luxury
agree. He's a
player.
luxury player. I agree to a point.
How
he's
can you be a
player.
luxury player that plays for a bottom half team?
You
I've
can't,
never
bro.
seen
You
that
have to
man.
work your socks
I've
off.
never seen that.
But you've seen, there's been luxury players that played the ball half teams. Come on, like
Who?
he played team star players. That's the
Star
best
players, but then
star
they still
players,
perform and they
but
get
they
the goals.
can't- they
Look
can't
at
luxury-
Rafinha in that
kinda-
Leeds team.
Again,
He was
he's
a star player.
He was a star
It
player.
was lu- it
He
was a
running
luxury.
because
It
it was
was
the Bielsa time. It
working,
was
bro.
running. It was working
Bielsa
because of
got him
Bielsa.
it.
It's the Bielsa time. So I'm like, Vieira's not the same kind of manager. He knows what Zaha's strengths
What
is.
about the
He knows
other
the kind
managers
of
and other
thing.
managers before that?
He might get the same-
problems. He whinges and he moans and he doesn't run back.
The same manager might be back.
And he's still inconsistent.
Because he either plays on the wing or he plays up front. It's like you play at the wing of a 4-4-2 or you play up front. You seen him. You see
But
him
he don't
after
play
press
on the wing
conference.
on a
You see,
4-4-2.
no. Sometimes I'm saying sometimes you play him on the wing of a 4-4-2, and then you see him play, up front. This with Crystal Palace now they play 4-3-3.
They've always
And
been playing 4-3-3, no?
Palace. The last 2 years.
4-4-2.
Roy
No,
Hodgson
even
time-
under
Roy
Hodgson, they've been
no,
playing
they didn't play.
4-3-3, bro.
They didn't play 4-3-3. Then
The front
they
three
played
was
4-2 They played
What's
4-4-2.
there again?
They played 4-4.
Zaha.
They played Benteke and Zaha.
Benteke
They
and
played Zaha
Ayew on the wing.
They played Zaha and Benteke up front.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, we're getting away from it.
anyway.
I would say go back to the game.
Okay, let's go back to the game. Let's go back to the
Saka
game.
got his 2 goals. Martinelli got a goal. Saka assist. Saka is on 12 goals and 10 assists, bro.
No. Why are you changing the stats?
No.
He's on 11,
2 goals. Saka got 2 goals and assists. You know, he got a great. He had a great game.
I
You
think it's
know,
12 and 10.
Because when I saw it, I think it was 11.
Yeah, and he got a goal.
you know Arsenal 8 points ahead of City now.
Yeah, and they play Liverpool when they come back from the international break. Okay.
Why are you
And
saying? And they play Liverpool like we're not gonna lose, bro. We're not gonna lose away from home in a 12:30. Come on, like
Liverpool. They just
away
love-
from home on a 12:30. You guys are praying
See,
for.
I'm not saying you guys are gonna win it.
You guys, I know, but you guys are praying.
I'm just saying
but
that
it's not gonna happen.
That's a
I'm
big
saying
game.
that.
That's a big game. Liverpool are not gonna go there and not try to turn up or try to get something.
They're
out
going to
of it.
try their hardest,
They're gonna
bro.
try that.
But our
Liverpool,
hardest
they
ain't good
love
enough.
that.
Our
Their
hardest
fans,
ain't good
they get going for the big games.
Yeah, we do get going for the big games, but I promise you, not this game. Not this game.
Okay, let's still go back to
Top
the
30, not this
the
game.
star performance. I think the star performance in that game was like White had a world class game. Hasn't got called up for the England squad. I don't really mind.
Saka's performance.
He'll get called. It was here again. If he does get called for the World Cup squad, where's he going to play? That's the reason people are saying, "Oh,
Yeah,
not
it's
getting
'cause he's
called up,
saying
not getting
right back,
called
right
up."
They're playing right back, right centre back.
Yeah, because
Okay, but-
Trent didn't call up, so he's going to
But also,
slot on
I
right
think
back.
something happened in the World Cup. That's why I think.
Yeah, because he left
something's
early.
going on. Yeah, because he left early. Innit?
Because there's better right backs. There's better right backs than him.
With Southgate and White, but we're not complaining. That doesn't affect our season or anything like that.
Did not get called up?
Nah, White, nah.
For the
never
World
got
Cup, he
called
did,
up.
but he
Oh.
left early.
He
World
never
Cup
got
he
called
did it,
up.
but he-
I'm saying
Nah,
the next one.
nah, he never-
Never got called up. Fair enough.
He played a very good game.
But Southgate, yeah, oh my.
We already know he's a fraud, bro.
Who else? Xhaka had a good game. Odegaard as well. Martinelli, everyone hating on him.
I was hating. I was actually, you know, Fez. I was actually hating on this guy, but I'm saying that's kind of shameless. That's kind of a shameless stuff. Because again, it's the performance. For me, it's the performances. But this
Look at
last game,
Rashford.
this performances.
Rashford don't do nothing and he slaps in a
Nah, come on,
slaps in
no,
two goals
no,
and then
no.
everyone's people are giving
For me,
him
it's
best
performances.
best player in the world shouts, bro.
No, that was just United fans, bro.
Carry on, what are you gonna say?
So I'm saying the performances is performances, isn't
I think
it?
he's
This
been
guy has not. No, I'm saying perform. I told you. So when you're performing, you've not been performing in the level of a Trossard. Look at
Definitely.
look at that, Mister. You're talking about 6 goals, 6 appearances. Who missed the Europa League penalty?
Who also Trossard
Exactly, thank you very
Trossard
much.
missed that fat big chance, bro.
No, we're talking about the fat miss big
Well,
chance.
it's the
We're
same
not
thing,
talking
bro,
about because Trossard scored his penalty. Because Trossard scored his penalty.
Trossard also missed a big chance.
I'm saying Trossard's the one.
Don't try to do that.
Trossard's the one that scored his penalty. Martinelli missed his penalty.
Okay, but
I'm just saying.
why-
I'm not saying. I'm not trying to go at a kid. He's a kid. Because he's
not
a
a
kid.
kid,
But
no.
I'm saying,
He's a big man,
listen.
bro.
The way
I
he's not a big
see it-
man. He's not a big man.
He's not 18,
You're only a kid. You're only a kid when you're making your
He's a
first.
young man. He's not a kid.
That's it. No, because listen.
Kid is 19 and like 18.
No,
No, you can still have 21-year-olds.
Look, he's got the whole future ahead of him. He's got like 7 years ahead of him.
I know he's got but how many
Like the prime is
Like, look, that guy that scored against Chelsea, Sims. I'd say he's a young kid. Because he's new to the game, bro. But Martinelli, he's been here for exactly. He's not kid no more.
Nah, but I'm calling him a kid because he's got so much.
Nah.
He's got his prime way ahead of him. Like his prime is like we know a player's prime is like 27, 28. So I'm like, you're 7 years off your prime. That's a whole lot.
Now their primes are coming kind of earlier. Like all these young wingers, Vinny, Saka.
Vinny's still got his future ahead of him. It's not Leo's prime. You think it's Leo's prime?
But I'm saying there's a lot of young wingers out there, and they're all.
There's exciting wingers out there. Yes, I agree. But there's not prime. Like you're playing at your elite level.
We'll never
at
know
this
until we
age.
get to that stage.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that. Okay, even I think Trossard is how's this guy not been at a big club earlier? Like this guy's like a perfect player, bro. Like, and he's not perfect. I feel like he just has limited.
I think he reminds me. I'm not gonna say anything, but he reminds me of Diogo Jota at Liverpool, where it's like left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot.
But then
like he can head the ball. He can head the ball. I think he's good.
The only thing I think they're similar is they got similar builds,
and he's more creative, and he can create as well. Jota's like a similar kind of player where it's like this guy can create. Trossard can create from his left side. He can play up front. I think he can play on the right. I think Trossard can actually play on the right if he wants to.
But let's talk about the actual play. I think they're similar. No, I wouldn't even say profiles, but I think they're similar as in they've got a similar build. They're both 2-footed. They can play on a lot of the positions.
Yeah.
That's the only things that are similar. And other than that, I think Trossard's more of a finisher.
I think the way he moves with the ball. I think Trossard, the way he moves with the ball is similar.
I think Trossard, his decision making is like he's in his prime.
He's in his prime.
I've never seen him make a wrong decision. Like he makes a pass. There's a guy all the way on the other side. He makes a turn that and he puts it.
It's like
he knows everything before it happens. Like his awareness, his vision. I don't know what it is with him.
It's like you know when you come on for a limited amount of time and it's Arteta saying, "Yo, get on, do something." He's like, and now I'm saying, "When you get on, do something." I say, well, if you're saying get on, do something, and he's saying like, "Yo, you ain't got a lot of time in it, so you gotta affect, you gotta do everything. You cannot miss a pass. Basically, you misplace a pass, it's gonna be on you. It's gonna be like, yo, why did this guy come on?" So I'm like, he has the pressure on his hands as well, and he's one of the oldest guys in the dressing room. In the dressing room, you don't see.
He doesn't making it lightly, bro. This guy came in a couple months ago.
No, I know. I'm not making it lightly. I'm doing the opposite.
He's making it.
I'm doing the opposite.
But then he's making it look so easy. He just came to the squad.
I agree.
Slapped in, like just seamlessly came in. And he just makes everyone look better. He makes Saka look better. He makes Erdogan look better. He makes Martinelli makes him look 10 times the player. That's what I was saying to you. I think Martinelli's a player like Trossard, but that's what makes Martinelli shine. But I won't even talk about Arteta. I feel like every week we come on, we talk about the players. I don't think we've ever even sat down and talked about Arteta and the job that he's doing in the team. Like, no one actually thinks about it.
It's manager of the year. If he wins the Prem at the end of the year, it's 100% manager of the year. It's 100% manager of the year.
Yeah,
it's 100% manager. It's like Eddie Howe. Unless Eddie Howe gets top 4, that is. Like if Eddie Howe gets top 4,
I think this is
if Eddie Howe gets top 4,
I don't think it's
if Eddie Howe gets top 4. I'm going.
Even has more of it. I think Eddie Howe had his time.
I think Eddie Howe top 4. If Eddie Howe gets top 4. No. I'm having manager Eddie Howe. 100%.
If Arsenal win the Prem, Arteta's manager of the year for me.
Okay, do you think if Arsenal win the Prem and Newcastle get that 4, you think Eddie Howe should get it?
I think Eddie Howe should get it
because Eddie Howe had such a.
I think Arteta will get it because he won the Premier League.
Don't you think because Howe had such a blip? Right now, he's not having a good time.
But if you get top 4, listen, at the end of the day, top 4, Newcastle. It doesn't matter. Top 4 with Newcastle. Top 4 with Newcastle.
Last season, they were.
But where did they finish last season?
I don't even know.
They finished top 7th, top 10.
I don't even know.
Exactly.
I feel like they were very close to top 4.
They weren't close to top 4. They weren't close to top 4.
Not top 4. I think they were close to Europa League.
Okay, I think last season
they finished.
But this season,
no, I don't think he should have got last season because I'm saying effective. You know how crazy. You know,
I said we're talking about Arteta and we put it to how this is how underrated of a job that Arteta
this is how underrated
every single week. I don't know what. Like again, everyone doubts him every week. Like okay, every week you go into this is the hot like Palace. I remember people saying we haven't won at Palace for 5 years at home or whatever it was.
Because we already know. It's like I thought we already.
We set them 4-1.
No, I don't think you're ever gonna slip up against Palace. But like let's see. I want to see what's Arsenal. What's Arsenal's next couple of fixtures? I want to know.
I can tell you, it's Leeds, then Liverpool, then Southampton and West Ham or something like that.
Yeah. Then City,
Leeds,
Chelsea.
Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton, City, then Chelsea. So how many points out of those 6 games you can get a maximum?
Can we go 4? My thing is,
Next.
I think if we win every game until City, we will win the league.
Because this is April. This is all of April's games, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's talk about April then. April's a big month for you, innit? So I'm like,
Leeds are playing decently. They're not playing too bad.
that's 18 points you can fight for, innit? 18 points.
My whole thing is that I think if we beat Leeds, let me Liverpool, Leeds, West Ham, and Southampton, the league should be like almost wraps, because then we can go into City and we can be like, okay, we have no pressure. If we don't win our next 4 games, there's a massive pressure to go and win at City, and I don't
think the pressure comes with these 4 games. I think it comes after
Yeah,
those. It's the next 4 games.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we need to win these 4 games.
I think it's April. I think it's April's massive.
No, it's the end of April.
Yeah.
That's gonna. No, I think
Yeah.
personally.
If we win these 4 games, it relieves all the pressure afterwards.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Then we get way more pressure.
I get what you're saying, but I think by the end of April the 30th, I think City are first.
But exactly. So if City win all the games, including this game, so I'm like, yo, that's still
you're 8 points ahead now.
That's still putting pressure on you guys. Is that not?
Then I reckon these 3 games.
I don't think they put the pressure on us.
If City win all the games, which okay, let's say, which is kind of
put the
realistic.
pressure on ourselves. I don't
Exactly, because you can by losing that game.
Saying, all that we need to do is win our next 4 games, and then we can go into City and really understand where we're at. Because if we don't win the next 4 games, then we have to go to City and win.
I remember we were in the same position last year.
I reckon that game's harder to win than this game.
I remember we were in the same position last year. I think it was City at April. It might have been FA Cup, or it might have been the league. Can't remember. But we had these games.
You were second
fighting for the title race. We were fighting for the title race. Still fine. We're still fine. I'm like, yo, but we're still. I'm saying we're still fine. I'm saying, but we're still like, we got the game against Thingy. We got the game against City. So the game against City was part of it. So all that we had to win all the games, and then we had to win the game against City. But we drew against the game against City. So that's why I'm like, yo, we need to. You might.
We're 8 points clear right now.
Yeah, you're
with the game in hand.
Well, they have a game in hand. They have a game in hand.
Okay, that's not points, but right now we're 8 points clear, and it's more on them. They have to beat us at their home ground. And then they have to wait for us to slip up in another game for them to have a chance. Do you understand? That's why it's completely different. But I was going to say, you guys talking about City are going to win every game, You know how many...
I never said City might win every game.
Guess how many games City have... The longest win streak that I've had this season.
Probably like 4.
Do you want to guess or you don't know?
I don't know.
3 games.
Yeah.
The most have won in a row.
Okay.
That's this season again. I'm talking about.
I know, but
football heritage here. You've seen it from C. We've seen it from C.
Listen. Forget even heritage. I reckon that's 3 points dropped. That's 3 points dropped. And Chelsea at Emirates, history shows that you have our number at Stamford Bridge, but at Emirates we have your number. Yeah. Because it's always
that was before. The last 3 years we beat you like every time.
No, you haven't. Last season we beat at the Emirates.
The
season before we beat at the Emirates.
No, the season before
No, you beat us at Stamford Bridge.
I'm saying if we're being serious,
even 1-0, Smith Rowe scored and we beat you another time.
If we're being serious, even like if you look at these 2 games,
I reckon those 2
even these 2 games,
it's not the thick of it
West Ham and Southampton. We're talking about West Ham and Southampton. West Ham are like in and around it. They're in and around it.
I'm saying to you, if we had those 2 games in the last 2 games of the season, then I'll be kind
of Southampton as well. They're fighting for any point they can get.
Okay,
and Southampton are playing good recently.
Yeah, exactly.
If we had them in late May, then it's like holy shit, they're actually like fighting. Right now, they still are like they're still like they're not fully like.
I'm gonna say
fighting.
This. Look, I reckon
they are fighting. But
in April you're gonna lose in April. Then May you're not gonna lose any games. You're just gonna draw. I reckon there's a couple of draws in May.
But okay, and guess how many times we have won in a row? Right now we're on a 5-game streak. Our most is 5 games. So
10 games left to go in it.
Yeah, 10 games. So we have put on a longer streak than them this season. That's what I'm saying to you guys. If you guys are thinking about we're gonna slip up 3 points.
Wait, what was yours? What did you say?
5 games is the most we've won in a row.
Is it?
Yeah. Right now we have a 5-game win streak, and we had it earlier in the season as well.
So you've never gone more than 5 games winning back to back?
Yeah, we haven't.
Because was it United?
Earlier in the season we went 5, and then United, and then we went 4, and then we drew, and then we went 5. Right now we're 5. But then I'm saying to you, you guys keep thinking about 3. We're gonna drop points. What about City? We know City.
Okay, let's look at City's fixtures. I'm sorry. So let's look at City.
I'm not gonna win every single game.
Let's look at Man City's fixtures.
They have Liverpool next. They have Chelsea, I know. They have Arsenal.
And City, it's going to be a bit difficult April because they have the Madrid games in between.
They have Bayern twice.
They have Liverpool, Southampton, Leicester,
in the FA Cup.
And that's FA Cup. Yeah, they're fighting for a treble right now. You know, that's crazy. Okay, let's talk about something else. Then. Let's talk about Tottenham versus Southampton. Okay, Tottenham versus Southampton. Tottenham 3-3. Southampton.
What did they buy in like 10 minutes?
The last minute, 90th minute, no?
Both the goals, no.
90, no, I'm saying the Ward pass goal. The
What were the
90th
Walker goals? Like the last night.
last couple of minutes, yeah, I can't remember.
You know, Tottenham haven't won a game away
If you
from home since January or
If
something
you
like that.
saw the penalty that they gave away, was the most foolish penalty I've ever seen. You're
looked
so
as well.
dumb. You're like, you gotta be that dumb. How dumb you have
just
to be
flag kicked, like,
to be
you
doing
said
that in the 90th minute in the box? Are you dumb,
Who gave it
bro?
away as well? Who-
I forgot. I think it might have been. Was it? I saw Romero around it, but I don't know.
I remember it was like
Forgot who
who's
was.
the new midfielder that had the black guy? What's his name?
Basuma.
None.
Another one.
Was it?
I
Was
don't
it
know, they have
Basuma?
another one. Saw.
Saw, yeah, something like that.
Was it
Something
Saw?
like that, yeah, that one.
That was already. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
I don't know if it was him though. But yeah, him, yeah. Tottenham, I don't know, the whole game. Did you guys watch the game? I don't
Yeah, I watched a bit of the game, not too much, but I'm like 3-3 is like you're 3-1 up.
Exactly.
I saw the highlights back as well. Like the goals you guys scored was like you looked on
Yeah.
top,
Barrow
dominant,
scored.
except for the start of the second half. They came back 1-1, and then 3-1. You know, Barrow's my guy. You know, FM. I love that guy. You know. I'm managing Tottenham right now. FM.
That was a banger finish,
Elite,
though, to be fair.
elite done. Great right back.
Should we just get right into it then?
What do you-
That's the
what-
biggest talking point to me.
Yeah, because
That's bigger than the game.
that Conte guy, he went on a massive rant. The one that guy was talking about Tottenham being incredibly selfish, having no passion. He was talking about practically what he said was, "This is the history of the Tottenham."
It is the history,
It's the
bro.
history of the Tottenham.
It is
He was
history,
talking about he was talking about the owners. He was
20 years
calling out the
been,
owners.
no fighting for nothing,
Exactly.
no
No
trophies.
trophies.
I think calling out the owners is not bad, but then I think all of that stuff he was talking about, isn't that something
It's
a
true,
manager-
though.
A manager needs
But
to
it's bad
still-
for him. Instead of calling
Yeah,
the
but you don't
owners,
say it
bad
in
for him.
public though.
Yeah, but why not you saying that? Something like the owners, I don't mind, because the fans are going to back you with that. But then as soon as you start going at the players and the club... Like,
I think some of
history-
the listen. If you're talking like that, you only got a couple months in your contract. You know,
Yeah, he don't care.
You know the owners. But he don't care.
He
But
don't care,
the
but
owners.
he wants to
Listen.
sound like he cares.
Yes.
But then he's saying it. He wants he's hiding it. It's like he's saying that he wants to. He's not really saying he wants to say, but he's like ranting on about I want to.
Do you remember Rafa Benitez at Newcastle? Do you remember what the guy? He was practically like, you know how he got the fans on side. You know how he got the fans on side by making them turn against the owner. So I'm like, this guy sounds like he's doing the same thing. Where he's like, the Conte, he's not got a lot on his contract.
But he wants
You
to
Tottenham
leave.
fans. Some Tottenham fans want to stay. Some Tottenham fans want to leave.
I don't think I've
So
seen
I'm
a
like-
Tottenham fan that wants him to stay.
Come on, it's Conte. It's
doesn't matter.
like think about any manager.
It's Conte
It's
that's
like-
gone now.
Conte,
It's Conte.
Conte is in his prime in his first 2
Conte
years.
he's almost
I think-
finished, right?
I think-
he's in that Mourinho bracket, like they were saying. He's in
No,
that Mourinho
I wouldn't
bracket
say he's in that
managers.
Mourinho bracket yet.
Why he's just finished. He's not like a manager anymore. Like he just.
But
doesn't
this
know
is how
to
you
do
get.
it.
This is how you get fans on side. You know they already know the owners. They already know the owners are shit. But the manager's calling out the owners are flipping like, yo, it's
But this is what I'm
sort
saying.
out.
I think
If the manager's
why
telling them
the
to sort
fans
out,
will
then that's
not
the
get on
fans.
his
That's gonna make him get on his help him out.
I
get on
don't
his
think
side.
if I was a
Get on
Tottenham
Conte's
fan,
side.
I would not get on his side because he's not coming out and saying I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna be the one to bring you guys forward. He's not taking any like
Accountability.
Yeah, the
he's not taking
accountability.
accountability. But he's also like at the same time he's like he's like contradicting himself. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why as a fan I would not really because
Yeah.
if he had came out and just said I want to leave, or if he just said something bold like that, then you can respect it and then you can be like, you know what, da da da. But then he's not saying that, but he's also tearing apart everyone at the club. Like I would not know
Yeah,
how
he's
to
making
feel.
a toxic place.
Like,
Again, you can only do that. I think Tottenham was always like that, man. Like how many years
man.
there were? How many
I remember in
years?
2016, 17, 15.
Yeah, but
all
that's
of
you know
that,
how
bro.
long that
It
you know how
was
long ago that
dreamland,
is.
bro, in
You
Tottenham.
know how long ago that is, bro. That's like 6 years ago, man.
When that
And the
long
thing
ago,
is,
bro,
that's the part the owners problem saw. They were great back then, but the owners,
like a
it's
good
a bit
manager,
like
promoted
Liverpool
you.
situation. They were just comfortable with that team. They didn't want to upgrade it.
I don't think they're gonna get rid of Conte. I don't think they're gonna get rid of Conte. They got the Conte.
They're not getting rid of Conte. Conte's getting rid of them, bro.
Didn't they get
Yeah,
the
Conte's getting rid of him.
didn't they get the Conte and Paratici package deal, bro? I don't think they're getting rid of him.
No, Conte's deal
Conte's gonna
expires.
go, but he has to.
His contract expires.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think he's gonna go unless he goes. Like
Yeah, I agree.
unless Tottenham are not gonna.
Yeah, Tottenham are not gonna sack him.
Tottenham are not gonna.
They would have sacked him by now if they would
Yeah.
have sacked him.
They're not gonna give. I don't think they're gonna. They might give him a new contract if he says, "Yo,
I don't think
anyone
I don't
should
think he
stay.
wants to stay.
I don't think
Is that enough?
He disrespected like that is going to give him a new contract.
But who you gonna
Especially
get?
now,
Who you gonna? Who's
But it's
Tottenham gonna
Tottenham
get?
though, so he probably would. Tottenham have
if you're getting the
Tottenham,
results,
no morals, bro.
You have a. This is the thing. If you're getting the results and you're motivating your players, and then you come out and you say that, then it's like then you have a leg to stand on. Right now, Conte has no leg to stand on. He's doing the same thing every week. His tactics are not great. It's just like he has no leg to stand on. Exactly like.
Okay, let's look at Tottenham's
Conte's
fixtures.
problem is as well.
Yeah,
If
carry
he
on.
stays at Tottenham, he's gonna set Tottenham back another 5
This is what I'm
years.
saying. What's the future of Tottenham if they?
Because when he was at Chelsea, as much as I loved him at Chelsea, he set us back like 5 years, bro.
Do Tottenham get top 4? I want to ask you guys.
Opposition,
You know what?
how many points ahead are they?
They're like a couple points off top 4.
Aren't they right now top 4?
They're not. They're
they're
fourth. They're fourth.
Yeah,
They're
They're
fourth.
fourth, but they're
They're a couple points, but
ahead,
because
2 points ahead.
United. Look at Newcastle
I-
United.
I'll
Newcastle
go back-
United.
You know, it might be
Newcastle
you know, it
United.
might be possible for United to drop out. You know,
Nah,
Yeah, it could happen.
It's possible,
Crazier
but it's
crazier
not.
things have happened. Crazier things have happened.
it's not really. But then I want to back Newcastle. But then that's what I'm saying. If Tottenham don't get top 4 this season, is it like
It might be time to go. But if they get top 4 this
Forget
season,
about top to go.
I think Conte stays. You know.
I don't care about
Nah.
Tottenham.
I think
Conte
Conte stays.
Conte, he doesn't want to be
Yeah,
fight. He's never been that guy. He's fighting for this or that.
No, but if
he's
he-
always
listen.
fighting for the title.
Listen. If Conte gets top 4, he stays. If
He's not,
Conte
bro.
if Conte don't get top 4, he
Because
goes.
look,
That's what I think.
Conte,
I think it's
he
one of them
knows
ones.
I get Champions League next season. What am I doing in Champions
exactly,
League? Nothing.
like,
So there's no.
there's
It doesn't
nothing
really
there.
benefit.
What does he do in the Champions
Nothing.
League?
So why does he care about
He doesn't
it?
do anything
No,
on the Champions League
That's what
anyway.
we're saying to you.
What is he doing? One second. You haven't seen this Champions League. One second. This guy, even when he had Juventus, never had a great Champions League record. His Champions League record was shit, bro.
I know.
So even I said back then,
he's not going to challenge for the league title next season. So the
I'm
Champions
saying
League.
even if he goes to a team next team, and I don't think he's.
No, go back to go to Inter.
I think Juventus will be pretty
Juventus,
annoying.
yeah, go to someone like that because
They don't like Allegri.
benefit him.
If he goes back to Juventus, his Champions League record's still gonna be shit, man. I don't care.
Yeah, but he don't care.
At least he's gonna try to fight for a title.
Yeah,
in
the
that
league.
club.
Yeah.
But Tottenham, he's gonna.
He's just gonna waste his name.
He's gonna stay in the Champions League. He's gonna get knocked out by Napoli and the AC Milan or random team again, and then
You know,
nothing's gonna come up.
if I was a Tottenham fan right now, I'd be so heartbroken. This is an
Heartbroken for-
easy Champions League road.
It actually is.
It's so easy. Wallahi, I wish
He's been
Napoli beat
stubborn,
us.
innit? He's just not changing anything like that.
I wish that was again in the group stage. I wish AC Milan beat us in one of the games.
Oh, is that what you're saying? I understand. Okay.
Because if
We could have scored one more goal against Napoli and we would have had Napoli
Nah,
road,
you know-
man. We could have scored one more goal against Napoli and had that Napoli road to the final. That is annoying, man. That one more like we won them 2-0.
yeah, see, we can say one more goal, one more win.
Okay.
One more goal, one more win.
One more goal, one more loss.
Bro, it's
But
one
this-
goal, brother.
This season, I've never wanted Chelsea to lose more than they have. I want the games that I needed them to lose, they win for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, let's talk about Tottenham. Is Tottenham actually getting top 4? I want to know. Tottenham top 4. Do you think
You know
Tottenham
what?
getting
My
top
head
4?
actually says they will get top 4.
Yeah, but
my
my-
heart says Newcastle. I'm back in Newcastle. I think. Look, you know, a week ago I would have said Liverpool, but now it's like Liverpool. I don't think they will get. But I think, I think my head says Tottenham will just pull through their big players to Kane, Son.
Okay, what if Liverpool beat City then? Liverpool getting top 4?
I don't think they will because we know that they'll go to
Then
Southampton
you
next week
beat
and
City,
they'll
then you lose again straight away.
So,
Because that you
the
did
big
you
games-
did do that
the
before
big
this
games
season.
don't really determine
Against
Liverpool.
City, you
I
beat
wanna-
City, then you lost the next game or drew. innit?
Nottingham Forest, they lost Nottingham
Yeah.
Forest. They
I
done
want
that
to see you
twice,
guys go to West Ham, to go to any of these teams and actually beat them. I don't really care.
I think we do have West Ham in as well. That's the funny thing.
I'll just give you an example.
West Ham away.
Okay, I don't really care. Well, what's next for Tottenham is my whole thing is that I don't really care about this season, next season. Like, I feel like the way it's going right now, Tottenham are just like it's just downward and downward and downward. Like,
Do you know
what
what I
can
don't
they
get
do?
as well? That top 6 thing. I don't know how they included themselves in there. And I reckon they're going to get replaced within the next 2 years.
It's because the money, and the stadium.
Yeah,
and all
they're
that.
getting
Yeah,
replaced
yeah.
in the next 2 years, bro. Newcastle.
I don't think they'll ever get
Newcastle's
replaced.
going to be
I think
part of
they'll
the
always
new
be at
top
least
6.
six.
I don't think so.
Unless
Unless Newcastle win,
the media put-
something.
even if Newcastle start being good, I don't think Tottenham will get out unless Tottenham become a mid-table team.
Unless Newcastle,
Because every single team is looking like they have plans to move up. Like Chelsea, they want to compete. Liverpool want to compete. United compete, and City want to compete, and Arsenal want to compete. Tottenham are the only one where you look at them right now. Okay, fair enough. 3 of the other teams are doing bad. City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea are doing terrible this season. But if you look at them and compare it to Tottenham, I don't know about Liverpool, but you can see Chelsea. They're making moves.
Look at this
You
guy
haven't made
making
any big plans.
The future is quite uncertain. We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what.
We'll see in the summer.
We'll see in the summer. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
For me,
but as of right now, you can see. Look at all three teams. City, Tottenham, there's no plans whatsoever. At least Liverpool, they have hope.
They have like newness. They have
new owner can come in. Yeah, exactly. What's it again? Couple new midfielders.
I think Tottenham will just miss it. I don't even
care about this. I'm saying like, okay, let's say they miss
in the next 5 years. What do you see next 5 years?
Me personally, I think they should do a full circle and go back to Poch because people are putting around Tuchel's name. I think Tuchel is exactly the same as what they've done before. I think
it's a rebuild. It's going to be a rebuild. Look how old the players are.
And I think if they get someone like Tuchel, they're just going to be set back another couple of years because is Tuchel a rebuild manager?
He's not.
I think Poch would be a perfect manager for Tottenham.
He knows the club, and I think he has I don't know. He just knows that club.
Especially when Harry Kane goes. Or Harry Kane stays. Who knows? Contract, mate. So if he stays, goes, it depends. It depends. It depends what he says. It depends what he's saying, basically. So if he stays, yeah.
You know with Kane, people are saying, because personally, I think he should just stay. It's Tottenham.
What do you think about Son, by the way?
I don't think people are saying, if he can't finish his career with no career trophies and whatnot, the only team. If he was to leave Tottenham and try break the Premier League record, to win trophies and to get the record, he has to stay in the Premier League. And the only team in the Premier League I see him winning titles with is City, but they have Haaland. So
I think United. I think if he goes United,
why can't he do both? He can go to United.
But look at United. I don't
goals and he can get his record.
I think he can get.
But what trophies?
If he goes to United,
that's what I'm saying. I think he can go to United, win a trophy, and break his record. I don't think his record's at jeopardy by going to another club.
If Kane goes to United, I think that might be the one. I think that might be the one. That might be the one. For United, that might.
For them to be perfect, because right now, Son, if you look at the Harry Kane and Son,
all they need is
he's gonna have that with Harry Kane and Rashford,
and another fullback maybe.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, but the duo you're talking about?
Yeah, the duo.
I think they only need two. If they get Harry Kane, they're two players off. I think they're 2 players off in the summer from what game.
But the thing is, we always say they're one player away, they're 2 players away.
It's about, do you have a manager? Does the manager has
the manager already has the manager already has it.
Does he?
Yes, manager already has it.
Really,
I think the manager already clocked.
I don't think he's clocked it yet.
I think
no one clocks it in whatever months has been.
Listen, because he's already knows he's gonna stay there. So if you know you're gonna stay there, like look at Arteta. You know you're not. Arteta never knew until 2.5 years. Listen, but you know you're not gonna get sacked. You have time to clock it. You have time to clock it. You always. I think he's gonna clock it because I have the belief that he's probably gonna clock it more time because he's a good manager. I think he's a good manager.
I agree with you, but I'm saying that he has not clocked it yet. So it's not like a guarantee. Nothing's a guarantee. He's guaranteed to get time, but I think he's
gonna clock it. I think he is gonna clock it.
Guarantee. That's what I'm saying to you. But then
most likely he's already won a trophy.
Who did he beat?
Carabao Cup's nothing.
Who did he beat?
And he's in another trophy. And he's in another.
Fraudulent, bro. Like, he beat Charlton and Newcastle. Like,
is he not in? Once an Arsenal in the Europa League.
No.
Exactly. So who's United?
I think the Europa League is an Italian team winning it. I reckon it's either Juventus or Roma, one of them two.
But I was talking about the EFL Cup. In the EFL Cup, they didn't really do like.
Yeah, they had the easiest route in the easiest competition.
You're speaking about it as like a guarantee. They're going to win the Europa League.
No, I never said that. But they had another trophy right now.
Let's talk about what they have there. They have a trophy. Okay, the trophy, good to clap there. They broke their
7-year barrier.
Drought or whatever, yeah. But still, come on, let's be serious.
Carabao Cup.
They didn't do nothing. They didn't beat anyone great.
Forget that. It's just the Carabao Cup.
For me, it's
only something. It's only something. Carabao Cup's only something when you win another major trophy with it.
For me, it's not about
then
the
trophy. You can say we won the double.
For me, it's not about. It's for me again. It's not about what the trophy. It's not about the trophy for me. It's about what the trophy signifies. It's about what the trophy signifies. It's about the start. It's a start of a new United. New United for me. It's like this United is going to be better than all the other United.
But we've seen this story before, bro.
Again, we have.
They need to prove it.
Again, we have. I think they do need
Mourinho.
Again, they do need proof.
They won the Europa League and the EFL.
I agree. Listen, I agree. They do need proof. But I'm saying this is the start. I'm saying this is their start. This is their start. They're gonna get players. For me, Ten Hag is not gonna go anywhere for the next how long. But I think he's gonna stay. I think he's gonna end up doing well. It's gonna end up winning a lot of more trophies. That's what I think anyway.
I'm saying right now, yes, I agree. He has the blueprint to do very well. But all we're saying is that, just let him prove it. We don't want to give him all this. He has this. He can spend all this money. Then
if Ten Hag gets sacked in the next year, come chat.
I don't think he will get sacked because I think Arteta gave him the blueprint. Like Arteta, we backed him as manager. Not even what.
Why would he not get sacked?
And just because of results.
Because of results.
I think they're gonna take out results because look at what has happened. They don't care about results anymore. All they want is to.
Of course they care about results. Results.
Of course they care about results. But look at Arsenal. Like, let's not even compare it to Arsenal. But I think the first. First thing first, they want to get out the toxicity of the club. They want to make the fans believe more. Get them playing that proper system that everyone likes, that's entertaining, and then the results will come with it. Okay, they won a trophy, that's good for them. But I'm saying, let them prove it. They have a good blueprint. They have a good manager.
That trophy,
they have money. They have a lot of stuff.
It's a trophy that they should be winning. If you look at the route that they had.
Definitely, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So it's not like they've done something crazy.
They never did something crazy.
Okay. Now, who do you think is going to get relegated? Is what I'm asking now. Because look, Southampton. Look how many people are in it. Look how many teams are in it. Sorry. Look from Crystal Palace to 20th Southampton.
20th.
So 12th to 20th is outrageous.
I think Wolves are out of it for me. I think Wolves are out.
Look, Southampton. There's 1 point. There's 2 points in it from 17th to 20th.
Wolves, you see, they beat a couple of big teams. They beat.
But they got.
Bear in mind, Leicester have a game in hand. But there's 2 points in it.
I think Leicester, Wolves. I think Forest. I always said Forest will go down, but I don't know.
I don't understand though. I don't understand them because Nottingham Forest were in a good bit of form, and now they're in
12 or 13,
and now they're in a horrible. Like Leicester are in terrible form.
Yeah, Leicester.
I reckon they might go, bro.
I don't even.
If Leicester go, you can't judge.
Wow.
Like, I think for me, the only two that's not confirmed, but for me in my head, Southampton and Bournemouth. I don't think they have enough to push.
And I reckon Southampton.
I reckon Southampton are on some next run. You know, Southampton. I'm rooting for Southampton. Though, I'm really rooting for Southampton. I love James Ward-Prowse. I don't want him to get. I don't want him to get relegated, bro.
Nah, but if you think he's gonna stay at Southampton if he gets relegated,
no, I just don't want him to get relegated. I want him to stay. He's Mr. Southampton, bro. He's not going anywhere.
If they get relegated, they're gonna.
He's literally Mr. Southampton, bro. He's definitely not going anywhere. I think he's staying. I want him to stay. This guy. I think he's gonna go. I think Southampton's going to stay in the league. I hope Southampton stay in the league.
Is it just me? I like West Ham. I like Leicester.
How are West Ham in the relegation zone, man?
I don't like Leicester. I hope they go.
I like Leicester.
I don't care, bro. I don't care about Leicester.
I kind of like Leeds and Wolves. Palace can get their asses relegated.
I kind of like Wolves.
Palace can go.
I kind of like Palace.
I think Palace are gonna go. I think Palace might go. I think they might go. Look, there's only 3 points in it. I think they definitely might go. They
have a chance.
Apart from Bournemouth and what's that again, Nottingham, the rest of them they're like heavy hitters in the Premier League as well. So that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're like big boy Premier League.
Yeah,
big boy.
But we grew up watching them. Like Bournemouth, we grew up with them up and down.
I've never seen them not in the Premier League. Same with actually West Ham. I've never seen them.
But one thing,
West Ham got relegated.
One person you gotta give credit to is Fulham. They did
Fulham, bro. I thought we did not expect Fulham to be there, bro. We did not expect Fulham to be ninth.
A newly promoted side, Marco Silva.
At this period,
and it's not even the newly promoted thing as well. Fulham and Norwich is always yo-yo, bro.
This is what I'm saying with Fulham now. It's not even about this season because remember we seen it with Sheffield United and they finished like 10th and they were playing the amazing football.
Yeah, it's the second season.
But second season, yeah, exactly. Like next season,
when the pressure's on,
hope that they can just be a stable Premier League club for a decent amount of time.
Because I like Fulham, you know.
Yeah, and swear that they get
Mitrovic broke a curse, bro. He broke that curse.
Yeah, exactly. I swear they get back though. They kind of strengthen in their team. Like, I remember they buy players like they're not broke.
Yeah, they're not broke. They buy players.
So
they gotta buy the right players now.
Yeah, exactly. It's not really.
They got João Pahina in the summer.
A couple of years ago, I don't know. It was like 2017 where they bought like 10.
They might get fleeced in the summer for João Pahina. You know? Yeah, they might get fleeced.
But I still think if they can replace him, I think he's class. But I think they can replace him and still be in the Premier League. I don't think they will get relegated without him.
Yeah, because nowadays midfielders are going to be going for 120 million now.
Exactly, you know.
So
it's kind of changed. The script is changing it.
Apparently Chelsea want to go in for Fulham's Pereira. Andreas Pereira. That's the wrong midfielder to go for. I know. As a Mason Mount replacement.
Goodness me. Okay, maybe on the bench he can just sit there. But
what do you think about Mason Mount, by the way?
Yeah, I think if we do send him, it's going to be a big mistake.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Look at Chelsea though. How many players have you guys sold over the years? Not really. They've come back to haunt you guys like Salah.
But none of them have been sold like this. And some of them have come back to haunt us.
Like who?
Tammy Abraham, it hasn't haunted us yet. But Tomori, that one hurt us. That one's hurt.
I don't think that one hurt, man. Look at your defense right now. Look at your.
I know, but with him as well. That we could have saved more money, bro.
Good centre backs. It's calm.
Because I'd rather take Tomori over Chalobah. I'd take Tomori over Koulibaly.
Right, you'd rather take Tomori over your fourth chance.
No, over Koulibaly. Over Koulibaly.
Okay, yeah, definitely Koulibaly. Didn't we not say this, bro? Koulibaly, that fat fraud, bro. Everyone knew.
But the thing is, he's a fraud in the Premier League, but in the Champions League, he's actually a bahal, bro. He's a beast in the Premier League, Champions League.
Well, we didn't give up relegation, kind of. I would say
bottom three.
Yeah, Southampton, Bournemouth, and
nuts.
I'll do the players that I want to go. I'll just do the players that I want to go. I want. Of course. I'm gonna say Bournemouth bottom. Bournemouth bottom.
Bournemouth, I hate.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Forest for some reason.
I like Forest.
I like the stadium. I love
Everton,
the stadium.
I kind of want Everton to get relegated.
I like Everton. I like Bournemouth, Everton, and Palace. Just all go, man. All you guys go.
I want
Palace got to go in it. But I think Palace are too high to go.
But Palace, no.
I don't think. Look at they're too high. Look at they're 2 points off. 3 points off it. 3 points off it.
But yeah, Palace. Well, they've been here for too long, bro. You guys can leave, bro.
Me, I need Bournemouth, Leicester. Who else is a problem to us? Southampton as well. Recently, they've been a problem.
West Ham have been so dry, bro. How?
Yeah, West Ham. Is Moyes still there?
Bro, Moyes there.
He's still there.
It's crazy.
I'm surprised why he's not getting
sacked. I thought he would have been gone.
It's even Brendan Rodgers at Leicester. Like, get out, man.
But Brendan Rodgers,
man. I don't care. Get out.
Years ago.
Get out. Brendan Rodgers should not be at Leicester. He should not be at Leicester, bro. He is. So just because you won an FA Cup, no, it does not matter. You're about to get relegated, bro. Get out. It's been finished, bro. 16 losses. You've got the most losses out of the whole, like 12th to 20th, bro. Second most losses. That's outrageous in the whole Prem.
Yeah, Rodgers has got, but then I think he's got to go for himself, bro. Like, this is too much. Like, just leave the job. It's calm. He's done his time.
That's Bahman, so Bahman.
Yeah, just go, man.
I reckon he's been a failure at Tottenham, Leicester. Apart from the FA Cup.
I don't think he's been a failure. I don't think he's been a failure. I don't think he's a failure. Just leave, bro.
Because he had so many chances to get top 4, but he always bottled it. He bottled 2 years in a row.
Why did he just leave?
Okay, put it into context. Is finishing 5th for Leicester?
No, it's not a failure. It's not a failure. But if you think about it, if you're top 4 for the whole season,
2 seasons in a row and you drop out,
and then you bottled it,
I still don't care. Even if you
I remember he was second for one play. That 2019, 2020. I remember them being second. I know it was first versus second, and then they still bottled it.
Everton being first, bro, with Ancelotti.
Come on, for one game week. I remember Southampton being second.
Christmas was first.
I remember the 2021 season. Southampton was top of the league for one game.
Maradona was born, Tottenham were first. The day he died, Tottenham were first.
I remember Southampton were top of the league for one game because what's your point?
I'm saying to you, come on. Even if Leicester bottled it, whatever, they bottled top 4, is that failing?
Okay, let me ask you a question. If Arsenal this season, they were first for the whole season, they bottle it this season, okay, fair enough. It's not a failure because no one expected them from this.
Yeah, exactly.
But next season, say they go the whole season again, top first. Then they bottle it again towards the end.
That's a failure. Because
Exactly the exact same thing with Leicester 2 years in a row.
I still think Leicester
they were top 4 for the whole year. Exactly then boom.
Okay, they weren't even exactly. You know where Leicester should be? They should be 7th or 6th or 5th. That's where they expect.
Nah, they underachieved. They've been underachieving. They've been underachieving. They
were only underachieved this season.
Last season they finished.
Last season, yeah.
They bottled it. The season before they bottled it. The season before they bottled it again.
Okay, that's bottling, but still, that's not failing.
It is big failure because from where they were for 3 years in a row to finish where they are, that's bottling.
That's not. But then you're not putting it into context of the club of Leicester.
It doesn't matter about context. It's about the progress. We've been seeing progress. First season, fair enough.
So
second season, fair enough. Third season.
Okay. Who's finishing top 4 then?
Top 4.
Tottenham. City. Arsenal. Tottenham.
City, Arsenal, United. What about United?
I forgot about United.
City, Arsenal, United.
United finished 5th.
So Arsenal, City, United. So what?
I reckon.
Who's finishing top 4?
I'm sticking to my prediction
Tottenham and Newcastle.
Yeah, I reckon they overtake.
I'm gonna go with Tottenham.
I'm gonna go with.
If I get this right and they finish 5th, I'm a visionary.
I'm gonna go with
I
Arsenal.
predicted this.
I'm gonna go with Arsenal, City, and Liverpool. That's what City, United, and Liverpool. That's what I think anyway. I think Tottenham and Newcastle will be a bit more inconsistent than my club.
No, I reckon both of them might nip it.
You know, let's end the segment there. Let's end the segment there. Then. No problem. That's it. End the segment there.